everyone, it's Mardiman641 here. Welcome to another Mardiman Reviews task videos. So, the previous two videos we did Sonic 1 and 2, and also we did Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We also just, basically Sonic 3 and Knuckles was technically about one game, but it was once two games, which is why, like, I did pretty much just that in one video. But anyways, next up we're going to be reviewing the Tool System speedruns for a Sega CD game and a Sega 32X game for mostly Sonic. Now we are basically reviewing, of course, the Sonic CD on the Sega CD, as well as Knuckles Chaotix. And by the way, they were made by, there's a specific, like, YouTube channel named Task Videos, which, let's go ahead and look at that really quickly. Basically, it's an entire channel that is, like, fully dedicated to making Tool System speedruns. So if you guys want to see, like, a lot of the best runs, this is definitely, like, the place to check out. Now, most of these runs is potentially also outdated in some way or forms. Like, let's look at Sonic CD, for example. The Tool System speedrun time is 17 minutes and 4 seconds. But let's look at this here. Like, all good future speedruns. In other words, like, the sort of 100% category. But it's not about collecting time stones, it's about destroying robot generators. It's a time of 13 minutes and 55 seconds, way faster than the task for some reason. And then when we go down a little bit deeper, we have Sonic CD Any Percent, which is 11 minutes 29 seconds. So what's the hookup about? I don't know, but maybe it's because, like, the Tool System speedrun is also counting menus. I'm not sure. So, but feel free to let me know the reason why Worcester's time is faster than the Task's. It's probably because he's not counting menus, I'm not sure. And the Task is just counting menus. Speaking of which, the Task released two versions of the exact same videos. One with the Japanese music, which is the best music, and one with the US music. I'm going to choose the Japanese music because the Japanese music is kick-ass. Also, that peach right there is sexy. Let's go and get ourselves right into it, shall we? Let me look at the description really quickly. When does the time start? This run is 31.53 seconds faster in-game than Sujuja. Alright, let's watch the run. So right now, basically, there's a lot of, like, unique tricks going on in this, where it starts off with a unique jump from this, like, ramp upwards. I've written that, so far so good, it's just, like, pure tight movement. Was that a double jump? Can you do double jumps? What happened there? I don't know. But yeah, this is sort of, like, the any percent category, so it should be well noted. Also, normally when playing, like, doing speedruns, usually the Japanese version of the game is faster, mainly because of the text speed. Right here's another of these screen warps from Sonic 1. It's like when you go off screen and then touch a certain point, then you'll be able to easily do a screen warp that will just warp you to the end of a level. Just like that. A lot of these games have, like, these weird, collisions that will just somehow just zoom you to the end of a level, or also just do a lot of sequence breaking altogether. That's what I'm saying. The Japanese version of speedruns, most likely or not, is the faster version, mainly because of, like, faster speed, and, for Sonic, well, not for Sonic, but, for Mardiman641's cases of Japanese, is like the opening cutscene where Peach reads the letter. She doesn't have a voice line in the Japanese version. He has a voice line in the US version, which pretty much costs a few seconds. So as such, like, most people or not would just play on, like, either the Chinese version or the Japanese version. Most likely or not, the Chinese version, or the IQ on N64 in some way or form, has, like, has way faster text. Right here's another screen warp. He just collisioned from the top right of that edge and just got himself down into that spike. For 2D games, they always have this weird limitation about, like, utilizing screen warps to at least your advantage. So, I'm not sure what the hookup is about, but we'll just have to see, of course. But sometimes you'll just get yourself a little run with that, with just, like, pure skill movement. No glitches involved. You can also just jump above the entire terrain and then do that screen warp. As I said in the Sonic 1 and 2 video of tasks, most people would just time on in-game time because of the extra time bonus that you get at the end of the level. And also, you can just skip this boss altogether with a perfectly timed jump dash. That boss, you can easily skip it. And I think you can actually do that non-task as well. It's just like precise timing. 3 seconds, world record. Ah, yes, this music. This music track is the main reason why I love, Sonic CD's music over, the Japanese music over, why I love the Japanese music over, the US. Also, don't expect too much, like, time traveling, because, like, there's a time traveling transition where Sonic just rolls up and then just go either to the future or to the past. Like, that pretty much costs at least only a few seconds. But I will say, though, when I play, like, the 6th level of the game, which is Metallic Madness, there were a lot of times where I always get lost, and I have to rely on, like, utilizing the past and future signposts to change the level design so that way I can navigate across. I don't know if this task did it. I don't think this task did it. I'd be surprised if they did. Also, you may think right there that, oh, wait, you can just go right there. No, you cannot go right there. Even though it looks like you could. It's just another collision, bug, of course. Clipping through collisions is like the main theme, unlike 2D physics-based Sonic games. And, like, by doing that, you're basically being this level faster than how Sonic would do it. Even though Sonic nowadays would have no problems. Like, modern Sonic with the boost formula and everything else, he can just beat this level without a sweat. Anyways, so because, like, now for this boss right here, you may notice that, like, he was texturally glitching on textures. And also it's a capsule. Obviously the screen warp caused some weird properties, especially sprite overload. The camera's also not even normal, it's like in the middle. And like most of the textures in the bubbles is just like bugged out. Mainly because you basically got to that area way earlier than expected, and as such it's like a little bit of a sprite overload than anything. Oh, he went to the future here. You can skip the cutscene. So, I'm not sure if, like, going back and forth through time will cost a lot of time, or it's probably what he wanted. Was that another screen warp? I felt like he went inside that wall. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below, of course. But like I said, like, changing the level design, utilizing the past-future signposts, would basically make it a little bit easier to navigate across. And, obviously make sure you grab the speed boost, speed shoes, so... you'll be able to outrun everything, of course. I have a feeling he's gonna use that spring. When you outrun the screen, obviously it causes weird properties, such as, outrunning everything. Although I think, like, Task cannot even make this boss any faster. It's just, like, pure, precise movement. I'm just gonna skim through this a little bit, because, like, most likely or not, it is literally nothing different. Although I would like to see, the Task outrun Eggman. Because I think you can actually do that in this game. I feel like I've done that before. Or seen someone do it before. Wacky Workbench is basically one of those levels that will show the Sega CD's capable abilities. But I don't think we're gonna see that. There's a lot of, like, of course, like, figuring out where your position's gonna be. But realistically, Sonic is still, like, slightly moving across the level. It's just that, it's just that he's just constantly bouncing. So I think, like, I think actually another reason why, I mean, well, possibility reason why, it says 1704. I think the task is utilizing a real time. I don't know. Because, like, obviously these time screens will basically cost a lot of time, of course. Because most Sonic speedrunners would just calculate real time, utilizing the time on the top right. And for this game's case, it's also easier to track milliseconds, because in, like, Sonic 1 through 3, we have, like, a minute sign and a second sign, but there's no milliseconds. But here we do have milliseconds, so if there's at least, like, a time that is, like, sorta tied on the exact same time, like, say, I think Worcester's, like, 13:12, I don't know, that's probably incorrect. And someone else's time is 13:12. There's also the millisecond factor, which could also be a good utilization. For this boss, I will say though, not very much is utilized. Just a lot of precise movement, and getting a lot of good hits in. And, I don't think there's a number of how many hits you can get. Most likely or not, we'd have to get a good amount anyway. Now, watch this. I think he outran Eggman here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he did. I just passed by you, Eggman. See, he just literally outran Eggman. So, it proves that Eggman is not the fastest thing alive, after all. Stardust Speedway is basically the best level to show off your speed. But watch this task just tear it apart. Getting the speed shoes, you can easily outrun everything. That is just pure movement. There's no zooming and taking place. It's just pure movement. Like, Stardust Speedway is probably the best level to speedrun, in my opinion. Oh man, you know, I'm looking forward to see the Metal Sonic race. Because it is a race. But you still gotta wait for Metal Sonic, even then. Because, like, I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm looking forward to see the Metal Sonic race. Watch the task just outran Metal Sonic. And then when it got to the end, you gotta wait. That's what I'm predicting what's gonna happen. We're about to get to it right now, of course. Man, this music track is a big staple for Metal Sonic. The Moonwalk. Alright, let's see this go. Requires very precise movement. Realistically, and then just look at that, a screen warp. Like that. But guess what? He closed the door in front of him. And now he's backtracking, because you have to wait for Metal Sonic to get to the end, too. See, you can't really speedrun this part. It's pretty much, you gotta wait for him. So, yeah, fortunately, you cannot speedrun this. Which is completely unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's good to see it anyways. Now we're moving on to Metallic Madness. Are we gonna see any, like, zone warping in this because of complicated level design? After all, Metallic Madness is a little bit complicated in terms of level design. Or we're gonna see a lot of screen warp, and also out-of-place objects. Because that's what, like, most of Metallic Madness is. Actually, it's most likely or not just probably a screen warp. That's basically, it's basically that. Let's see, 15 minutes into the task. I expect he's gonna utilize the crushers to get another screen warp in. That's what I'm hoping. Either that or just stay on top of the geometry. Because you can do that. Stick on top of the geometry and skip a majority amount of the level. Because I think you can actually stay on top of the geometry in non-tasks. I'm pretty sure you can. So now we're moving on to the final level, which is, of course, Metallic Madness Act 3. Which is utilizing another screen warp. Unfortunately, you cannot skip the two, like, mini-bosses, sorta. Or maybe you can only skip one, I'm not sure. Now, I think this one utilizes very precise movement, or uses hit stun. Most likely or not, he probably uses hit stun. Just to get this boss done over with. Utilizing invincibility frames is probably your best option when dealing with something like this. When you get hit, you have like a little bit of leeway to get a good amount in. To give yourself a lot of speed. Other than that, it's most likely a waiting game. I'm not sure if it's because you have like a little bit of invincibility frames, or he's just slightly dipping down. I have no idea. And, well, that is it for the Sonic CD task. I'm gonna stop right there, because we need to save a little bit of that time for Knuckles Chaotix tasks. This one is 35 minutes. Current world record for best ending is 54, for best mainly the 100% category. Let's see here. What's the, there's not much any speedruns. Worcester's top speedrun's 45 minutes, so it's definitely, like, still, like, a lot of improvement need to be done for the task, so let's go get ourselves right on to that. It is the Knuckles Chaotix task on the 32X. Not many people will get this game, but this is basically, you know the Chaotix from Sonic Heroes? This is their first game. And you may think, well, SBO definitely had a, SBO's first game was Sonic the Fighters. When in reality, this is their first game. So yeah, like, the Chaotix were already being, like, planned on till pretty much this. Pretty interesting, to say the least. Now, basically we're going through our first level, and skip the tutorial, because that will waste a lot of time. And of course, moving on to one of my favorite songs, Door of the Summer. Rockin'. I think Knuckles Chaotix is like the most easily broken. Because like, there's a lot of like easily done collision while utilizing the tether. You can, utilizing the tether ability, you can just clip through stuff easily. Like have one person on one side of a wall, and have one other person be inside the other wall, breaking the game, like Knuckles just did right there. It was inside that right wall, and like, the game was having trouble trying to utilize it. And, I will say though, you may notice on the top left, that, you're at the negative ring, so I'm gonna explain to you how it works. Every time you press the A button, you basically will make your character go in front of a screen and then reposition itself. It's mostly utilized to... It is most likely used to get yourself unstuck into certain terrains. And this game does utilize it. Now, the thing with, like, Knuckles Chaotix is that it's utilizing a randomizer, so I'm assuming that the task is probably not really caring on what level he goes to. He just knows he has to go fast when doing it. And Speed Slider is the stage for the speedrun. Look at that! That is some sort of, like, weird hover ability. I will say, though, the character that is probably the most fit for the type of speedrun would most likely be Charmy, because, like, Charmy is, like, Tails, except he never gets tired. Charmy is the most broken. But it doesn't seem like the task is gonna have time to utilize them. It's probably most likely or not the Knuckles and SBO show. Another thing with Knuckles Chaotix is that, like, instead of, like, 2 or 3 acts, each zone has 5 acts. So out of any of the Genesis games, and also Genesis add-on games, Knuckles Chaotix is probably the longest. And a lot of people get bored playing Knuckles Chaotix, mainly because of, like, how long it is. Like, when I first played Knuckles Chaotix back during 2017, when celebrating the, during 2017, when celebrating the, Road to Sonic Mania, where I play a lot of the 2D games, just so that way, we can at least get a lot of daily content out. And it was really well during its time. Like, when I finally got all the Chaos Rings, I stopped playing. Because, like, I was bored. At the same time, every time I begin, like, a new character recycle, I was trying to, like, hopefully grab myself another character to show off. And every time, I always begin my intro when trying to collect a new stage. I'm always, like, do an intro every time I begin a new stage. But, anyway, so far for this task, like, it's just a lot of, like, utilizing, jumps and everything else. utilizing a lot of everything. I will say though, for this game, it's pretty much easy to, like, say, utilize real time in this because of the negative rings mechanic. Because, like, when you press the A button and get yourself below 0 rings and get to the end, because of the negative score, it's not actually gonna count down time. Because, well, you're already at negatives. I don't think they would go down any faster. A lot of spin dashing there. Overall, there's a lot of carrying and throwing. That's most likely what it is. You can see, like, ring bonus just literally just ignores time bonus. So, if you want to do this in real time, you can. Because you're no longer dealing with time bonus. You can set your ring count to negative rings, and it will just instantly end the level. Now, I'm not sure if the task is perfectly timing Speed Slider every time, or it's always random. But he got Speed Slider five levels in a row. So I want to say that he is like timing it on purpose. So I wonder if there's a reason for that. I mean, I feel like it didn't matter what order you go into the levels. As long as you're going super duper fast, you should be able to clear all these equally. I don't think you can skip these cutscenes, so maybe after this cutscene, I'm just gonna slightly skip like 5 seconds. Overall, the bosses is basically the best part of Knuckles Chaotix. Like, at some point, I'm thinking of maybe, like, streaming Knuckles Chaotix again for, like, a charity type of thing. Because, like, it's a really long game, for the wrong reasons. It's also a boring game. And I bet you guys would like to see me suffer through boring of the most boringest stuff. But who knows? Marine Madness. One thing I'm not really interested is, what was this arena thing? I forgot what it is. The one on the bottom right, because, like, for that level, it has a mission objective. And for mission objectives, that could, like, wear down a speedrun. Because usually getting point A to point B is not much of a big issue. But having to, like, do certain objectives beforehand, I don't know. But like I said, you can totally do real time. Not just because of the negative rings, but also the fact that you're also going through this hub world. And of course, like, you can also still calculate in-game time if you want to. But because of this in-between hub roll type of stuff, it's gonna be, like, way faster than your real time. But it is what it is. I think he did push the A button before the entire title screen goes off. I apologize if this video is at best like 45 minutes because I had to watch like a combination of Sonic CD and Knuckles Chaotix's tasks. But like I said, for for purposes, obviously, I want to make sure that I show off a lot of bases in one video if I can. And I think for the next task, I'll probably review Sonic Spinball and Sonic 3D Blast. That's what I probably might do next. And then I think, like, for the next one, I'll want to tackle, like... I don't know if I'll do 5. I think I'll only do 4 videos. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Maybe I'll review the adventure games. At least the 2. I don't think I'll do Sonic 06, because Sonic 06 is... I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm working it out as I go. I don't know, maybe these will be the only 3. But overall, like, these Sonic games definitely helped a lot, because, like, being a humongous Sonic fan really means a lot. Like, I love Sonic. Sonic is basically a humongous inspiration. So let's see. By the way, while I'm uploading this video, it should be, like, 10 days away from my birthday. It should be, November 18th as I upload this, hopefully. So as such, I'm here to say that in 10 days, I'm gonna be doing a birthday stream on my Twitch channel, and also, on my birthday, like, on the 28th, I'll be uploading an update about what I'm gonna be doing for, like, the future stuff of this channel, of course. And, obviously, there's still a lot I need to do, of course. There's still, like... There is, of course, the, I'm finishing up my Sonic 2006 Let's Play. I should have all the parts all ready for publishing. Fast forward this, because not much is here. I should have, like, most of my, Sonic 06 Let's Play already finished. And I'm in production on my MechWarrior Let's Play, as well as a new Let's Play that I am setting up. And again, I'm not gonna say it yet. But, I really hope you guys are looking forward to, that. He's just walking on the boss like that. It's just really craziness, I'll say that. So, a lot of stuff is definitely put into it, of course. And just like that. I'll be down in a minute. Sorry about that. Dinner's ready, but I have to finish up this video before I go down there. So, yeah, overall, like, a lot has been put into my birthday this month, this year. And who knows, maybe like beforehand I'll just try to, like, get my friends together and maybe do another escape room. That's what I probably did last year, is I did an escape room. Escape rooms are really fun. I love escape rooms. It tests your knowledge and maybe obstacles and everything else. By Tonic Bass. This music is well made. There's a lot of, obviously, clipping going upwards. A lot of clipping utilizing either the on-screen warp, or just utilizing, or just, like, going super duper fast if the game just can't handle it. This game is also not very well stood up for the 32X. I'm just looking at something, that's all. I think he's saving Amazing Arena for last. Yeah, it's called Amazing Arena. I'm not sure if he's, like, perfectly timing it where he plays the same level over and over again, or or like he's hitting it as fast as he can and it always lands on the same one. And at that point, is it really randomized at that point? Oh boy, you're in an elevator. That might cost some time. And he's in another elevator. So, I started to question if that will just save time or waste some time. Because I feel like there's a lot... I feel like there's an easier clip that you would find. But if the task didn't find a clip, it is what it is. Okay, I don't have any drinks. I should probably just fast forward these, like, result screens, because, like, they do take a little bit. And the result screens are really long anyways. Alright, so I'm at the point where I'm just gonna have to just fast forward a lot of stuff, like, most likely the stuff that you do absolutely nothing on, like, the result screen and also the boss intro, because I don't think you can skip the boss intros. So, but yeah, this is of course, like, the Chaotix first game. They basically, this is before Sonic Heroes, where they were detectives and everything else. I'm not sure if they're detectives in this game. I think they were there just for funsies. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit of that. Most of the time, it's the Knuckles and Espio show. Overall, toolsys and speedruns is like, say, utilizing frame-perfect input, save states, rewinds, and everything else to make a theoretically best run. And making a theoretically best run is basically showing how fast the game could maximally go. Like, how fast can you actually beat this game in theory? However, some moves are, like, impossible to pull off because, like, requires, like, frame-perfect input that I don't think a human can pull off. So all I can hope for is that just good luck when you're trying to pull out these moves. Just good luck. Man, you know when you play Knuckles Chaotix for a good amount of time that you feel bored? Right now, I'm just watching this. I still have, like, almost half a video left, and I'm already bored. It's a 35-minute task, of course. Like, that's how fast the game is. You can't go any faster than this. And that's by playing every level. Like, in, like, certain speedruns, like Ocarina of Time and, Majora's Mask, there's a way to just skip straight to the credits. Or, in some scenarios, skip straight towards the final boss. So, like, there are ways to, like, literally beat the game without actually needing to do it the way intentionally. As you can see right there, like, Knuckles was pretty much stuck on Eggman. So, like, that altogether pretty much caused a lot of mayhem. It's like that. Where's my mouse at? Trying to keep my mouse away from the top right of the screen because, like, there are a lot of times on my computer where I accidentally, like, clicked on my mouse and I accidentally exited out a program, and I was, like, frustrated because, like, here I am, like, now I have to, like, regain the, have to get my pages back up because of stupid, like, I accidentally clicked on the top right. Alright, Amazing Arena, let's see here. You clearly have to finish a mission objective first before you even, like, complete the level. For the first level, it's pretty simple, it's all the way to the right. But I'm pretty sure for the later levels, it's pretty much hidden very well. Basically, for Amazing Arena, you have to hit a switch. You have to hit a switch before you complete the level, because if you clear the level but you do not hit the switch, then you basically have to replay that level again. And, yeah, it can be a slow, worn-out process. I'm not sure if the day and night cycle has something to do with the level itself, and that's why it's like tackling each level strictly. I don't know. I'm questioning whether or not why is there just playing 5 levels like in a row, or 5 the same level in a row, when they could just literally just play any level they want and don't have to worry about it. I honestly don't understand it. For Amazing Arena, like, after they hit the switch, now they're doing, like, clips. Clips inside of a wall, and then just, like, hover their way up, because Collision has a way to, like, move the player if they were stuck inside of a wall. Most likely or not, they push the player upwards. Look at that clipping, it's like a BLJ, except not really. Obviously a lot of clippings involved. And they're also making sure that they're at least, like, underneath 0 rings. So that way, they can just avoid the time bonus. I know I said this before, and I said it again. You can 100%ly guaranteed play this in real time, because you can set your rings to negative. And I think, like, the recent Warster speedrun, I think that I've seen them play, like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, with a real clock. Although I don't really see the real point of it. I don't know. Oh look, another elevator. That's gonna cost some time. Obviously you don't want to wait on automated sections. You want to try to get there yourself, of course. Other than that, most of Amazing Arena is like gigantic maze, and there is like also a there's also 2 exits, and one of them contains a mini-boss. One of them contains a mini-boss that'll basically, like, you have to battle, but you don't have to battle it. As long as you find the exit without the boss, you'll save a lot of time doing it. What's weird is that Amazing Arena is the only one that has the most amount of programming into it, when, like, the other 4 are literally just, like, pretty much a standard level. No mission objective, no secret boss. Point A to point B, that's all to it. Another elevator. I was gonna fast forward a little bit. Next elevator I see, I'm just gonna fast forward. Alright, hit the button. Now I need to clear the level once again. Alright, here's the boss of Amazing Arena. Now, why am I talking like in a Let's Play factor? I don't know, I'm not playing the game, I'm just watching someone else play a game. But the fastest possible time. And the main reason, of course, I'm doing these videos is because, well, I'm running out of content, I need something to make up for it. And I think this is a good way to, like, look out on, like, how well, like, the speedrun community has come. Like, how fast it came. Alright, last level, which is, I think it's like a... I think it's called, like... I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I'm not even keeping track of these levels. But, we're definitely getting near the end of the task, so I'm glad to finally get that out. Techno Tower, okay. Techno Tower is probably the best level as Charmy to break. Because all you have to do is get to the very top and you win. And also, I think, like, Techno Tower was also the level that is literally the same exact level every time you play it. There's no new level design. I feel like it's either this level or it's another level that's basically, each act is exactly the same. So, in some way or form, you can just easily just play the exact same level and you win. Like, this is probably the fastest you can even beat this. Trying to memorize, what you took to get there. Or maybe it is different. I don't know. Maybe it's a different level. I forgot what level it was. Maybe it's like Speed Slider. That's probably what it was. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Most of the sequence breaking in this like task is all about like clipping inside walls and utilizing the tether to break the game in half. And this is an any percent speed run, so this is an 80% speedrun, so there's no special stages being played here, there's no bonus stages being wasted time on, there's no simple time factors that will just slow down the player. And some of these abilities, I feel like you can do non-tasks, but sometimes you can't really do that. We're 30 minutes in, we have like 5 minutes left of the speed run, so we're finally getting near the end of this. Like I said, there's so much movement in this, so utilizing it to your best advantage is probably your best way to do it. And obviously another factor, of course, is setting it to negative time, of course. I'm just gonna speed through this. Dinner's ready, I have to get downstairs, so I need to finish up this video and go downstairs for dinner, so yeah. I think this is Act 5. My nose is so itchy. gonna fast forward that. There's a lot of, like, scripted segments that you pretty much can't speed up. Also, that enemy was from, actually is in, like, Sonic CD. But, yeah. Going up the elevator. And fighting off against the boss. Now, although I have seen, like, what the credits of the bad ending is, I've never seen, the ending cutscene. I've never seen, the ending cutscene of what the, bad ending is. Assuming there is one at all. But, I'll probably watch that, like, after I stop. But, yeah. But anyways, that's the last level. So now, we're gonna be fighting off against the final boss. Or, well, I'm not. They are. I keep saying I am, but I'm not, clearly. Oh, are you really just gonna do that? He's literally wasting a little bit of time on the slot machine. Is it, like, difficult with the, with SBO? That's definitely a little bit of a time waster. But who knows, there might be a reason for that. Selecting heavy, which, like, puts weight on the player, of course. So, in order to win this boss, you have to, like, exactly time this on the X. Knowing this task, he will do this perfectly, without even summoning any extra stuff. He's gonna score perfect, because this is task after all. Yeah, that right there is like a perfect score. And I'm pretty sure it is non-tassable. I'm sure it's non-tassable. You can definitely do that. It just requires very precise timing. Now we're fighting off against, like, Metal, Dragoon, I'm pretty sure. I forgot his name. Where, of course, you gotta just aim for the heart. Utilize Heavy, because Heavy deals the most amount of the hitbox. Like, Heavy is basically double damage, I'm pretty sure, because Heavy is, like, say, a thing that'll basically, deal double damage because of it. So I'm not sure. It's also completely indestructible. Because other than that, this is basically like the fastest way you're gonna deal with this boss. Choose a character that will deal double damage, and well, there you go. And I think that's it for the tasks. Oh yeah, that's the credits. Alright. Well, anyways, that is the Sonic CD and Knuckles Chaotix tasks. I really guys enjoyed this video. Links, sources in the description below. I gotta get downstairs and eat dinner, because dinner's getting cold right now. But if you guys enjoyed this channel, make sure to slap a like on this video, hit the subscribe button with bell notification turned on. We will be doing some extra content pretty soon. And as always, Mardiman641 signing out. Have yourself a fantastic night. I'll see you guys in the next video.